8 August 2024, and we will discuss these few topics from today's current affairs. আজি আমাৰ প্ৰথমটো টপিক হ'ল long term solutions to Guwahati floods covered in the Assam Tribune newspaper. Now in the recent times আমি দেখিবলৈ পালোঁ যে due to climate change some extreme weather events has been taking places, right? Now it we got এই সপ্তাহতে গুৱাহাটীত ফালেখিনিত ফ্লেছ ফ্লাড হৈছিলে, right? So from the flash flood there are many losses, infrastructure loss, financial loss, right? Now how to address this issue, how to make Guwahati more livable, so those things has been discussed in this article. Now some possible solutions for Guwahati flood. Eta hobo pare dredging of the Voroলো river. Now how will it help? Dredging e amar keneke help koribo pare? So water, Guwahati is known as the bowl city. Now why bowl city? There are total 18 hills and many wetlands and rivulets in the city. Now tarpora ki hoy jehetu amar ei hillkhini ase, due to rainfall yate amar due to deforestation yate erosion hoy, right? Aru water khini amar nami ahe যেহেতু বাউল চিটি হয় সেইকাৰণে প্লেইন এৰিয়াখিনি ৱাটাৰখিনি একুমুলেট হ'বলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰে, আৰু ফ্ৰম দিছ একুমুলেশ্যন অফ দ্য ৱাটাৰ হোৱাট হেপেন দ্য আৰ্বান ফ্লাড অৰ ফ্লেছ ফ্লাডছ টেক্স প্লেচ ইন গুৱাহাটী, ঠিক আছে? নাও ইয়াৰ পৰা আমাৰ ফালেখিনি ডিজাষ্টাৰ হ'ব পাৰে বা ইয়াতে আমাৰ ফালেখিনি ফাইনেন্সিয়েল ইনফ্ৰাষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ লছ হ'ব পাৰে। Now এটা হ'ব পাৰে dredging of the Voroলো river. Water in a bowl would be drained out due to gravity if a hole is made in the bottom of it. So dredging কৰিলে কি হ'ব, ভৰলুৰ যিখিনি বাম আছে সেই পাৰ্টত আমাৰ কি হ'ব, এই পাৰ্টটোত আমি ড্ৰেজিং কৰিলে ইয়াতে আমাৰ বেছিকৈ ৱাটাৰ আমাৰ ওলাই যাব পাৰে, ঠিক আছে? ৱাটাৰ উইল গেট ড্ৰেইন আউট ফাষ্টাৰ, ৰাইট? তো স্পঞ্জ হিচাপে আমাৰ কাম কৰিব। Deep seed piling along the guard walls, as the base of the guard walls is not deep enough. Single span bridges over the Vorolo river are of utmost necessity, as the piers of the bridges in the middle of the Vorolo are the major hindrance for proper runoff. মানে কি হয়, যিখিনি সৰু সৰু ব্ৰিজ আছে তাৰ পৰা কি হয় ফ্লোত হিন্ডাৰেঞ্চ হৈ আছে, ডিউ টু দ্য হিন্ডাৰেঞ্চ আমাৰ ৱাটাৰখিনি ওলাই যাব পৰা নাই। Adequate pumping stations downstream the railway and road bridges at Vorolo and proper and deep dredging would increase the water retention capacity and improve the runoff of the floodwater during the monsoon season, right? Now from dredging আমি ইয়াৰ পৰা কি গম পালোঁ যে water retention capacity আৰু water flowing out capacity will increase. সেইটো ক্ষেত্ৰত আমাৰ single span bridge, deep seed piling, adequate pumping station will definitely help, okay? Then stormwater drainage. 2 stormwater drainage systems can be created on both sides of the railway tracks from Narengi-Bamuni-Moidam area all the way to Vorolo to control and divert floodwaters from the areas like Anil Nagar, Nobin Nagar, Lasit Nagar, then Sanmari, etc. Right? Hey, duta jodi stormwater drainage amar ahi jay, then it will be in a faster rate. Amar jikhini flash flood hoy tar water khini drain out kori pa jabo. Silsako bill and Deepor bill, that is a water wetland management. Desilting, deepening and widening works after the additional encroachment has already been taken up by the government. These sections will also enhance the water retention capacity and water bodies, as well as protect and nurture the bird sanctuaries, okay? Then hydroelectric dam project. The Meghalaya rainwater can be diverted to the river Dikaru and finally the Brahmaputra through its tributary column by establishing small hydro project, okay? Yes, there are various issues associated with the hydro projects, but small scale hydro আমি ইয়াত যদি বনাব পাৰোঁ তেনেহ'লে কি হ'ব, সেই এক্সেছ ৱাটাৰখিনি আমি ইয়াতে ৰিটাৰ্ণ কৰিব পাৰিম, আৰু তেতিয়া তাৰ পৰা কি হ'ব আমাৰ ফ্লেছ ৱাটাৰ আমি কিছু এড্ৰেছ কৰিব পাৰিম। ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে if we look from the means perspective, যে ইন দ্য ৰিচেণ্ট টাইমছ আমাৰ UPSCত NBS ৰিচাৰ্ভে চলিউশ্যনৰ ওপৰত ভালেখিনি কুৱেশ্যন আহিছে, অ'কে? So যেহেতু in the city area, Guwahati is a city, right? In the city area that space or constraint আছে, so due to constraint of space in the cities আমি ইয়াতে various nature based solutions আমি আনিব পাৰোঁ। তো there are various tier of the nature based solutions, okay? যিখিনি আমি গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ various documents আমি পাওঁ। কি হ'ব পাৰে? So nature based solutions যদি আমি লওঁ nature based solutions এটা হ'ব পাৰে যে solution in the এটা হাউচহোল্ড লেভেল না হাউচহোল্ড লেভেলত কি হ'ব পাৰে ইয়াতে আমাৰ ৰেইন ৱাটাৰ হাৰ্ভেষ্টিং দেন আৰ্বান roof terrace greening then urban roof retention tank then green corridors around the residential building তো যদি আমাৰ গ্ৰীণ কৰিডৰ থাকে তেনেহ'লে কি হয় ৱাটাৰখিনি আমাৰ ওলাই যোৱা এটা ৱে এটা পাই যায় ৰাইট বা যিখিনি আমাৰ গ্ৰাউণ্ড ৱাটাৰ থাকে সেইখিনি আমাৰ ৰিফিল হ'ব কাৰণে আমাৰ এটা ৱে পাই যায় অ'কে দেন এটা আছিলে আমাৰ প্ৰথমটো আছিলে হাউচ হোল্ড লেভেল ৰাইট ছেকেণ্ডটো হ'ব পাৰে নেইবাৰহুড লেভেল ইয়াত কি হ'ব পাৰে ইয়াতে আমি কমিউনিটি ৰেইন গাৰ্ডেন্স ক্ৰিয়েট কৰিব পাৰোঁ অ'কে ৰেইন গাৰ্ডেন ইটছ এ নিউ কনচেপ্ট দেন গ্ৰীণ লেণ্ডস্কেপিং আমি ক্ৰিয়েট কৰিব পাৰোঁ ৰাইট দেন যিখিনি আমাৰ ৰোডছ আছে উই কেন মেক দ্য ৰোডছ পাৰ্মিয়েবল হ'লে কি হ'ব ৱাটাৰটো ওলাই যাবৰ কাৰণে চান্সটো পাব দেন এটা লোকেলিটি লেভেল এটা আছিলে হাউচ হোল্ড এটা নেইবাৰহুড নেক্সট হ'ল লোকেলিটি লেভেল দেন ইয়াত কি কৰিব পাৰোঁ আমি ইয়াতে আমি ৰিক্ৰিয়েশ্যনেল পাৰ্ক এটা লোকেলিটি লেভেল ৰাইট দেন অ'পেন এণ্ড ভেকেণ্ট স্পেচেছ অ'কে ইন দ্য এট দ্য লোকেল লেভেল ৰাইট এটা চিটি লেভেল হোৱাট কেন হেপেন আমি স্প'ন চিটি মানে পাৰ্মিয়েবিলিটি আমি ইনক্ৰিজ কৰিব পাৰোঁ আৰু পাৰ্মিয়েবিলিটি ইনক্ৰিজ কি হ'ব যিখিনি গ্ৰাউণ্ড ৱাটাৰ থাকে সেইখিনি ৰিফিল হ'বৰ কাৰণে চান্সটো পাব আৰু নেশ্যনেল লেভেলত আমাৰ অলৰেডি নেচাৰ বেছড চলিউশ্যনছ আণ্ডাৰ দ্য ডিজাষ্টাৰ ৰিস্ক ৰিডাকশ্যনছ পলিচি গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে ভালেখিনি লৈ আছে ঠিক আছে চ' নেচাৰ বেছড চলিউশ্যনছ কেন অলছ' হেল্প এড্ৰেছ দ্য ফ্লাড মিটিগেশ্যনছ ইন দ্য ভেৰিয়াছ চিটিজ চ' বহুত ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় আমাৰ APSC আপকামিং ইণ্টাৰভিউৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় যিহেতু কণ্টিনিউ হৈ আছে ফ্লেছ ফ্লাডছ সুধিব পাৰে আৰু লগতে ফৰ মেইনছ ইট ইজ অলছ' ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট দ্য নেক্সট টপিক ইজ ইনিচিয়েটিভছ ফৰ ইক' টুৰিজিম ইন আছাম unused Assam tea garden lands selected for ecotourism center. Okay. Now, ecotourism hoy ki? As defined by the International Tourism Society, ecotourism refers to responsible travel that conserves the environment and improves the well-being of the local community. Right? So, from ecotourism, amar ki hol eta hol ecological aspect. That is the ecological by environmental conservation. Then tourism aspect for recreational activities and logote amar economical aspect kihor karone for the local communities okay so it is also known as the nature tourism yar objective ki hoy to minimize the impact brought about by tourism on the environment okay to focus on uniting conservation communities and sustainable development now jehetu ohomot bhalekhini flora fauna ase right and various community ase tribes etc so it will help in upliftment of the communities and conservation of the nature. Under the Act East policy, government has already taken various initiatives. Okay, so preference is being given for cultivation of the geographical indicator tagged crops in the tea gardens for Jodamar ecotourism thakibo. Due to fair market share in national and international markets of GI tag crops such as Tezpur lychee, 𝐘𝐲 etc. Now, one example of ecotourism is the 𝐓𝐸 okay, quote market Upper Assam. Now here যদি আপুনি দেখা পাইছে ইয়াত ভেৰিয়াছ ট্ৰিজ আছে ৰাইট দেন চাইডত আমাৰ কি চাহ বাগিচাখিনি আছে তো বাগিচাৰ পৰা চাহপাত ট্ৰিজৰ পৰা আমাৰ ভেৰিয়াছ ভেজিটেবলছ এটচেট্ৰা তো ইক'টুৰিজিম আৰু 𝐓𝐸 ইজ এ ছাকচেছ ষ্টৰি ৰাইট চ' দিছ ইনিচিয়েটিভছ আমি এটা ব্ৰডাৰ লেভেলত আমি লৈ যাব পাৰোঁ ইট উইল হেল্প ফৰ বোথ কমিউনিটি এম্পাৱাৰমেণ্ট ফৰ এনভাইৰমেণ্টেল কনজাৰ্ভেশ্যন আমাৰ ইয়াত বহুতখিনি হেল্প কৰিব The article also speaks about the Nano Urea. So, Nano Urea is a liquid fertilizer developed by 𝐓𝐸. It is an alternative to conventional urea. Essential urea is in the form of nanoparticles. Now, urea is a chemical absorbent fertilizer, white in color, which artificially provides nitrogen, a major nutrient required by the plants. Or it helps in growth of the plants. Today, we Nano Urea kotha aru kom. So, it is produced by an energy efficient environment friendly production process য'ত আমাৰ less carbon footprint থাকিব ঠিক আছে so সেইকাৰণে it reduces the input cost increases farmers income environment friendly enhances crop productivity improves nutritional value and cheaper than the conventional urea increase availability to crop by more than 80% resulting in higher nutrient use efficiency মানে let's say যদি আগতে 1 kg দিয়া গৈছিলে ইউৰিয়া এতিয়া ইউজিং ন্যানো ইউৰিয়া যদি 200 গ্ৰামো দিয়া গৈছে ইফেক্টিভলি সেইখিনি গছে ল'ব পাৰিছে right? আৰু তাৰ পৰা সেইকাৰণে effectiveness has increased. It is expected to improve crop productivity, soil health, nutritional quality, etc. Okay. Now, fertilizer control order 1985. তো যাৰ আণ্ডাৰত আমাৰ ফাৰ্টিলাইজাৰখিনি কণ্ট্ৰল কৰা হয় বা ৰেগুলেট কৰা হয়. It is based on existing rules that provisionally allow fertilizers to be used based on data from only 2 cropping seasons. The usual practice for recommending or rejecting a new fertilizer for commercial use required 3 seasons of independent assessment by ICAR or Indian Council of Agricultural Research. But in Nano Urea, it was reduced to 2. Prelims karone important hoy. Next, production data by fiscal 2025, around 440 million bottles of 500 milliliter Nano Urea will be produced. This will equivalent to around 20 million tons of urea. Okay, it will take care of 9 million tons that India imports annually. So our import komibo, right? So our financially our economy karone fall. So liquid Nano Urea আমি already discussed কৰিছোঁ. Other aspects of Nano Urea, India has become the first country in the world to start commercially production of Nano Urea. The next is, there is significant decrease in crop yields when Nano Urea is used compared to conventional nitrogen fertilizer as per recent data. Specifically, there was 21.6% decrease in wheat yield and 13% decrease in rice yield. The application of Nano Urea resulted in a decline of grain nitrogen content in both rice and wheat crops. So these are some critical aspects. There is a 17 and 11.5% decrease in grain nitrogen content of rice and wheat respectively. The cost of Nano Urea formulation was 10 times higher than that of granular urea and will add to the cost of cultivation. So this is in the initial phase. যেতিয়া আমাৰ ভলিউম বাঢ়িব, the cost will definitely reduce. But these are some critical data from recent. এতিয়া একদম ৰিচেণ্ট পাৰ্চপেক্টিভ. চ' নেনো এৰিয়া ইফকো তো প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে বহুতে বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে আৰু লগতে ইণ্ডিয়া ইজ এ ফাৰ্ষ্ট কাণ্ট্ৰি. আচ্ছা, ইফকো মানে হ'ল ইণ্ডিয়ান ফাৰ্মাৰ্ছ ফাৰ্টিলাইজাৰ কোঅপাৰেটিভ. অ'কে, তো ইফকো ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে আৰু ইফকো ৱাজ ফাউণ্ডেড ইন 1967 আৰু হেডকোৱাৰ্টাৰ হ'ল নিউ দিল্লী. অ'কে, তো Nano Urea is important for prelims and also for mains. Directly nahilo, we can use the data in the agriculture related questions. The next topic is regarding Assam Forest Protection Force. The new requisites will act as deterrent against the forces inimical to the forest. The Chief Minister recently emphasized the importance of Forest Protection Force in safeguarding Assam's rich biodiversity, which includes more than 26,000 square kilometers of forest area, 7 national parks and 17 wildlife sanctuaries. So, যিহেতু আমাৰ ভালেখিনি ফৰেষ্ট এৰিয়া আছে, ভালেখিনি আমাৰ প্ৰটেক্টেড ফৰেষ্ট আছে, so there is need to protect them with forces. Okay, so there is a need for adequate forest protection to ensure safety and protection of these resources, flora and fauna, etc. The first forest protection force in Assam was raised in 1984, and Assam Forest Protection Force Act was brought in 1986. The force was brought in for the Environment and Forest Department with primary responsibility to protect Assam's forest and wildlife. Initially, there was a single battalion. The second battalion came into being in 2011 and third battalion was formed recently in 2023. Logote, as per Assam Forest Policy 2004, it speaks about the importance of Assam Forest Protection Force, and as per the policy, the force will be modernized with proper training and arms. So, যদি আমাৰ কুৱেশ্যন আহে যে বায়'ডাইভাৰ্চিটি কনজাৰ্ভেশ্যনৰ কাৰণে, ৱাইল্ড লাইফ কনজাৰ্ভেশ্যনৰ কাৰণে, ফৰেষ্ট কনজাৰ্ভেশ্যনৰ কাৰণে গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে ইনিচিয়েটিভ কি লৈছে, তো ফৰ দ্য মেইনছ কুৱেশ্যন উই কেন ইনক্লুড আছাম ফৰেষ্ট প্ৰটেকশ্যন ফ'ৰ্চ. প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ কেতিয়া ক্ৰিয়েট কৰা হৈছিলে, একখন কেতিয়া আহিছিলে, এইখিনি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে. দ্য নেক্সট টপিক ইজ ইলেকশ্যন টু Rajya Sabha seats in Assam on September 3. Now, Rajya Sabha election. Articles are important. GS2 or prelims are important. As per Article 80 of the Constitution, representatives of each state to the Rajya Sabha are elected indirectly, important by the elected members of their legislative assemblies. Okay, tamane amar jikhini MLA ase elected, okay, they elect the Rajya Sabha members indirectly. The polls for Rajya Sabha will be required only if number of candidates exceed the number of vacancies. Let's say vacancies 5, candidate is 6 or 7, তেতিয়াহে আমাক কি হ'ব ইলেকশ্যন দৰকাৰ হ'ব। Now RPA কি কোৱা আছে? RPA 1951. In order to rein in the MLAs from cross voting, an amendment to the RPA was brought in 2003. Section 59 of the Act was amended to provide that voting in elections to Rajya Sabha shall be through an open ballot. To Rajya Sabha election কেনেকৈ হয়? Via open ballot. So again, prelims কাৰণে important. The MLAs of political parties are required to show their ballot paper to the authorized agent of the party. So the party agent যিখিনি MLA আছে, তো party agentক ভোটিঙৰ এইখন তেওঁলোকে দেখাব লগা হয়। Not showing the ballot paper to authorized agent or showing it to the anyone else will disqualify the vote. যদি that particular MLA যদি partyৰ যে member আছে তেখেত যদি show কৰা নাই বা যদি বেলেগক show কৰিছে, then he might get disqualified. But independent MLAs are barred from showing their ballots to anyone. Now seat allocation, Rajya Sabha has a strength of 250 members representing states and union territories including Delhi and Puducherry. Out of these the total numbers, 12 were directly nominated by the president from the fields of literature, art, science, social service, etc. Rajya Sabha seats are distributed among the states based on population. For example, UP has a quota of 31 Rajya Sabha seats while Goa has only 1. Okay. Now 10 schedule and anti-defection law in Rajya Sabha. ইয়াত কোৱা হৈছে that a member of parliament or a state legislature who voluntarily gives up the membership of their political party or votes against the instructions of their party is liable to disqualification. The instruction regarding voting is usually issued by the party whip. Okay, party whip মানে কি হয়? The party leader on the floor. Applicability of the 10th schedule. In July 2007, Election Commission said that the provisions of the 10th schedule, including the anti-defection law, are not applicable to Rajya Sabha elections. Therefore, political parties cannot issue any whip to their members for Rajya Sabha elections, and members are not bound by party instructions in these elections. Okay, so the issue of cross votings. Now, judgments regarding these issues. Silas Manubhai Parmar versus Election Commission 2018. Supreme Court denied the use of nota to the electors of Rajya Sabha election. Supreme Court said that nota applicable in Rajya Sabha elections is in the contrary to Article 80 Clause 4 of the Constitution, which states that the representatives of each state in the Council of States shall be elected by the elected members of the Legislative Assembly of the state in accordance with the system of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. Okay, let's say there are 5 seat আছে দুটা, 5জন ক্যান্ডিডেট আছে। ওকে, তো তাত প্ৰিফাৰেঞ্চ দিব লগা হয়। ওকে, তো সেই প্ৰিফাৰেঞ্চৰ বেচিছত মানে উইনাৰজন আহে। প্ৰপৰ্চনেল কিহৰ কাৰণে হয়? কিমান ছিটছ আছে, কিমান ইলেক্টৰ্ছ আছে, তো সেই প্ৰপৰ্চনেল মেইনটেইন হয়। JMM bribery case 1998. Supreme Court had to interpret the provisions of Article 105 Clause 2 of the Constitution, which provides immunity to lawmakers for their speech and votes in Parliament or any committee thereof. The Supreme Court laid down in the JMM bribery case judgment of 1998 that lawmakers who took bribes were immune from prosecution or corruption if they go ahead and vote or speak in the House as secret. In March recently, 2024, 7 judges bench overruled the judgment by a 5-judge bench in the 25-year-old JMM bribery case, declaring that parliamentary privilege or immunity will not protect legislators who take bribes. So, ইয়াত যদি bribes লৈ যদি corruption কৰে, সেইখিনি protection নাপাব to vote or speak in parliament or state assembly from criminal prosecution. Privileges or immunities are not gateways to claim exemptions from general law of the land. Then Kuldeep Nair judgment 2006, Supreme Court upheld the system of open ballots for Rajya Sabha elections. It reasoned that if secrecy becomes a source of corruption, then transparency has the capacity to remove it. So, these judgments are important. Open ballots for Rajya Sabha, numbers of seats, etc. Numbers of nominated members, 12. These are important for prelims. Alright, the topic as a whole is important for GS2 paper. The next topic is Bangladesh unrest. Okay, challenges for Northeast. So, the recent unrest, it poses several challenges to the Northeast India's internal security. The possible rise of radical groups and cross-border terrorism linked to the unrest can further complicate the security landscape. Okay. আচ্ছা কি হ'ব পাৰে আমাৰ পচিবল ইছ্যু এটা হ'ব পাৰে ৰাইজ অফ এক্সট্ৰিমিজম ক্ৰছ বৰ্ডাৰ টেৰৰিজম ইলিগেল মাইগ্ৰেশ্যন পলিটিকেল ইনষ্টেবিলিটি ৰিজনেল জিঅ'পলিটিকেল ডাইনামিক্স ইণ্টাৰনেল ছিকিউৰিটি ইছ্যু ডিউ ফ্ৰম দ্য ফাণ্ডামেণ্টেল এলিমেণ্টছ ইনফ্ৰাষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ এণ্ড কানেক্টিভিটি কনচাৰ্ণ মেইনলি GST GSTৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় দ্য নেক্সট টপিক ইজ বেইলি ব্ৰিজ নাও কি হয় ৰিচেণ্টলি ৱেইনাট ৰেস্কিউ কাৰণে নিউজত আছিলে বেইলি ব্ৰিজ ইজ এ টাইপ অফ portable prefabricated truss bridge which was developed in 1942 by British. It has the advantage of requiring no special tools or heavy equipment to assemble. The success of Bailey Bridge was due to the simplicity of the fabrication and assembly of its modular components. The wood and steel bridge elements are small and light enough to be carried in trucks and lifted into place by hand without the use of crane. Okay, so Bailey Bridge amar prelims karone important hobo pare. And Nijut Moina scheme, in this scheme, the objective, increase in enrollment, then access to higher education and prevention of child marriage. Already it was means of the okay. Benefits kini kotha yat koa hoise je each girls from all families, irrespective of the economic condition, are eligible for this scheme. Each girl student enrolled in class 11 will receive incentive of 1,000 per month for maximum 10 months or 10,000 per year. Incentive of 1,250 for 10 months resulting in total 12,500 কাৰ কাৰণে graduation first year. Incentive of 25,000 টকা over a period of 10 months resulting 28,000 per year will be paid কাৰ কাৰণে post graduation first year. Okay, so it's a comprehensive initiative to combat social evils such as child marriage. Eligibility open to all girls domiciled in Assam. Married girls except PG and BEd categories and in-service BEd candidates are not eligible. Daughters of ministers, MPs, members of legislative assemblies are not eligible. Girls receiving scooters under Banikanta Kakoti Award, Pragyan Bharati scheme are not eligible unless they opt out from the scooter award. So this is very important for next year prelims. Next is quantum computing. So after artificial intelligence, quantum computing is its big breakthrough moment. Now quantum computing it use the various behavior of the subatomic objects such as electrons which can be in more than one place at the same time. So it requires superposition and be entangled over long distances. Okay, the founder of Cambridge-based Riverland, Steve Braley, predicts that quantum technology will have its Sputnik breakthrough within years. His company produces the world's first dedicated quantum decoder chip which detects and corrects the errors currently holding the technology back. Quantum computing is an area of computer science that uses principles of quantum theory at the atomic and subatomic levels. It uses subatomic particles such as electrons or protons. Classical computers, which include smartphones, laptops, encode information in binary bits that can be either 0 and 1. In quantum computers, you have to use a quantum bit or Q bit. Now, Q bit are already UPSC 2021 খুদিছে. So, Q bit can be important for prelims perspective. Then, Mawjymbuin Cave worship in Meghalaya. তো আমি জানো যে মেঘালয় আমাৰ ফালেখিনি কাৰ্স টপোগ্ৰাফি আছে ৰাইট so these are the various stalagmites stalactite limestone column underground lake right so these are some elements of the কি হয় কাৰ্স টপোগ্ৰাফি now Mawjymbuin Cave located in Mawjymbuin it is famous for stalagmites these are the stalagmites তলৰ পৰা দেখিলে উঠি okay inside this cave is a pair of notable speleothems stalactite steps like the cow's udder over a large stalagmites. The area is known for its many caves, both commercialized and non-commercialized. Issue ki hoy about 60 km southeast of Meghalaya's capital Shillong, the Mawjymbuin near Mawjymbuin is a 209 meter high natural cave eta ase made up of calcareous sandstone, so calciums. Yet at a major attraction hole sibling like stone below water dipping stalactites almost resembling a cow's udder. The village council or Dorbar song, the Mawjymbuin declined to let anyone worship or perform rituals at the Mawjymbuin. The village council banned IC and the group of Assam-based Kutumba Suraksha Parikhat, which warned that the ban on the worshipping at the cave would invite trouble for the people of Meghalaya coming to the people. So there are some conflicts. So prelims karone Mawjymbuin Cave important hobo pare. Okay, aru conflict between the border states amar mains karone important hobo pare. Now there are some factual prelims. Chhattisgarh to get a new tiger reserve. To logote 5th consecutive gold for Mawjymbuin Lopez in the recent Olympics. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে ইছৰ' এৱাৰ্ড ইছৰ' টিম এৱাৰ্ডেড ছায়েন্স এৱাৰ্ড আৰু ইউনিয়ন গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট হেজ এনাউন্স দ্য ফাৰ্ষ্ট ছেট অফ ৰাষ্ট্ৰীয় বিজ্ঞান পুৰস্কাৰ অ'কে আৰু ফৰ্মাৰ ডিৰেক্টৰ অফ দ্য IISc জি পদ্মনাভন ৱাজ এনাউন্স এজ দ্য উইনাৰ অফ দ্য বিজ্ঞান ৰত্ন okay the same was covered in the Assam Tribune also okay so এইখিনি আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট দ্য গুৰু ঘাসীদাস টেমৰ পিংলা টাইগাৰ ৰিজাৰ্ভ দেন ছায়েন্স এৱাৰ্ডছ আৰু মিজেন লোপেজ 5th consecutive gold